Hello everyone, Zoelle Rose here. Welcome back to my channel. So, I've been thinking a lot about relationships. I've actually been in a committed relationship now for 8 years. Longest of my adult life. And right from the beginning, it was like a fairy tale. I mean, our eyes met from across a crowded room, and right there, we knew that this was it. This was meant to be. As we made our way towards each other, everything around us just seemed to disappear. It was just his bright green eyes fixed on mine, his whiskers twitching, his little pointy ears alert. Yeah, I'm a devoted cat lady. But don't call me childless, because having a cat is like having a child who will never grow up. Can you imagine having a full-grown adult son come leaping at you from across the room and land on your shoulders? And they're constantly trying to find ways to attach themselves to your body. It's like having gum wound around your teeth and stuck to the roof of your mouth. You will never eject that. But actually, there's not a lot of incentive to be in a relationship for me right now. I mean, I'm on the older side of young. And the older you get, the more you realize that single people are single for a reason. Be afraid. Be very afraid. And you get a bunch of older single people in a room together, and they're going to be kind of checking each other out, going, yeah, I don't think so. I mean, when you're young, you've got this vast supply of those proverbial fish in the sea to choose from. The older you get, that sea shrinks to a lake, and then to a pond, and finally, all you got is a puddle. And you stomp your feet in that puddle, and the one lone fish that comes shooting up at you looks at you. You look at him, and it's like, yeah, I don't think so. But even if I wanted to be in a relationship, which honestly I don't, but I'm so overwhelmed with just interacting with the digital world, I don't know how to have time. I mean, I am constantly getting into arguments with spell check. I'm trying to type out in French on my phone, je suis très fatigué aujourd'hui. And that nervy app transforms it to some kind of facsimile of English, and it comes up with jet skis trace fat ogres around. I'm like, what? No! I don't want fat ogres, I want fatigué. And it's like, fat ogres. I'm like, fatigué, fat ogres, fatigué, fat ogres. It's like getting into a boxing match with spell check. And does anybody actually manage to hit the right key on those tiny little keypads? When I'm trying to hit the space bar, I invariably get the B or the V or the C, so that my words end up running together into this one long worm of a word. Looks kind of like German on drugs. And then, I'm trying to listen to music on YouTube, and after about 10 minutes, it just stops playing. And I get this message. Do you want to continue listening? And I'm like, what? I mean, it's like they're shouting out at me from this vast, abstract universe. Hello, out there, human. Are you still alive? Just checking. And then you want to change the privacy settings on your phone? And it actually says, are you sure you want to do this? I mean, there are dire consequences to making these changes. I'm going to give you 4 seconds to think it over and make sure you're making an informed decision. On the other hand, you've got Google Maps. And Google Maps has become my best friend. I would follow that little blue dot anywhere it showed me to go. Because I am topographically challenged. I just love all these politically correct euphemisms that have made their way into our language. I mean, don't call somebody a thief. Call them a wealth redistributor. Because, in their minds, picking your pocket makes them kind of like a modern-day Robin Hood. And don't call somebody homeless. Call them instead an outdoor urban dweller. Because then they can pretend that this was just kind of some fun lifestyle choice that they made. Instead of shelling out for that expensive penthouse apartment, which was clearly their other option. Topographically challenged. Did you ever try to ask people on the street for directions? I mean, they've got this very clear image in their head of exactly where something is. And they think that that is going to magically transfer directly to your mind. Unfortunately, I failed Vulcan Mind Meld in high school. But it does make for some very, very entertaining choreography. And they try to describe where to go, and it's like, yeah, you just go around down there, and then straight out, and then just around a little bit further, and straight on and up and over there. You can't miss it. It's like those inflatable fidgets that flap outside of stores, trying to lure customers in. And what about all the time you have to spend on customer service satisfaction surveys? I mean, everybody wants your feedback. How are we doing? Had to call INP a couple of weeks ago. And I hung up as it was transferring me to that customer service satisfaction survey, because fuck if I'm going to spend my time that way. But that thing wanted my feedback so badly that it actually called me back. I'm looking at my phone and I see INP on the caller ID, and I'm like, what? And I hit the answer and it goes, hello. Please hold for our customer service satisfaction survey. I'm like, what? Oh my God. And I hung up the phone. And then it called me back yet again. And this time I let it go to voicemail. Like this long, drawn-out message. Hello. Please hold for our customer service satisfaction survey. Please hold for our customer service satisfaction survey. Please hold for our customer service satisfaction survey. Oh my fucking God, it is like the ghost of Christmas past coming to haunt me. Anyway, thanks for listening. Zoelle Rose here.